So then the same 30-year-old now for this millennial generation, huge bunch of these guys, they've come out in debt from university. So they're on the back foot, as opposed to their parents who actually ended up in debt. These guys started in debt. They started with the equity market at all-time record high valuations, the bond market at all-time record high valuations, the credit markets at all-time high valuations, the property market at all-time high valuations, right? That is going to be a lost generation. Suddenly, the digital asset world walks onto the scene. Now, I'm talking about a 500x growth potentially over the next 20, 30, 40 years, their investment lifetimes, where they can participate in things that were expensive. We could have all potentially, if that piece of art was tokenized for many, not just tokenized for one, which was the NFT, we could have all participated in it. Christ, we could have all made money from all of those Monets and Picassos that sold. We couldn't, because none of us could afford it. We couldn't make money like the billionaires in New York who could own all the property, but now we can. Right? This is game changing. It levels the playing field. It's democratization en masse. So we've got everything from the digitization of everything, the internet of value, a change of the entitled financial system, and a change of the very construct of how we can save and invest.
And so how does somebody participate? Like, what are the first steps that you would recommend for somebody who is, because we talk to a lot of sort of older Gen X, baby boomer gen, who are fascinated by this ecosystem, but have absolutely no idea what it is or how to dip their toe in the water. What are some ways?
The problem is this is an incredibly complex world that is moving at a faster pace than anything I've ever seen in my entire career. Mm-hmm. I've never seen anything like this. It's faster than the internet. The brain drain of people, the talent, and what is going on is of an order of magnitude I've never seen. Why? Because money is there. When I first got a job, I was looking for a job. I was at university. I graduated in 1990 in the middle of a recession. And a friend of my dad said to me, "What do you want to do for a living?" I said, "Well, I'm kind of thinking about going into marketing like Dad. Or I'm thinking of going into finance because it looks cool." And I said, "What do you think?" Not that I had a choice. It was a recession. I had 120 rejection letters in my drawer. But theoretically, I said, "What do you think?" He said, he gave me the best piece of advice ever. And this applies to this situation. He said, "You can go and work for Mars in marketing. It's an amazing place for fast moving consumer goods marketing. And you know what? You'll get free Mars bars. Or you can go for a bank, work for a bank, and you'll get free money." And this is why this is attracting so much attention, is because it's the system of money itself that's up for grabs. So the amount of billionaires that are going to come out of this space is beyond comprehension. It's basically, if those of you who remember what happened in Russia in 1990, basically they just handed over the keys to the world's largest amount of commodities. Russia has more commodities than the rest of the world added together. Mm-hmm. Just gave people for free and go, "Here you go." It was the largest number of billionaires in all recorded history came out of Russia over the next 10 years. This is an order of magnitude larger.